Eric Thomas once said, "When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful." This isn't a casual wish or a passing desire. It's a fierce, relentless hunger. You have to want success more than sleep, more than comfort, more than anything else. You need to be willing to sacrifice, to push yourself beyond limits, to grind relentlessly. Imagine the urgency of needing to breathe. You can't afford to hesitate, to doubt, or to slow down. Channel that intensity into your goals. Wake up before the sun, work harder than anyone else, and refuse to let anything stand in your way. Success isn't handed to you. It's earned through blood, sweat, and tears. When your desire for success becomes as vital as your need for air, nothing can stop you. Embrace the grind, face the pain, and let your determination burn brighter than ever. Victory is yours if you want it bad enough.
Yeah, I'd like to be at you guys at the top of the morning. And welcome back to another episode of WealthWiseGuru. And I'm your host, John Shaft. And it is Wednesday, October 23rd, 2024. And we are 30 minutes into the opening of the bell. And it looks like the portfolio is going to be starting out this morning with a slight pullback. So we are down this morning about $270, $270. But it looks like it might be up on the upstream. We have $713.75 in buying power, and we have investing $23,153.48. And it looks like the market was sort of kind of all over the place this morning. And we have had some companies that had earnings calls this week, and that's probably contributing to the sell-off in the market. Some has hit the target points, and then some of them has not. So let's take a look at the portfolio this morning. And if you're wondering what platform I'm using, I'm currently using the Robinhood platform. And so first up is my options. And starting out, I have Nvidia, which is a call that's due next month, 12/20. And it is slightly up this morning. Yeah, this is one of those options that I kind of lost money on. Let's see, the value at $45. I lost almost $400. Let's see, to kind of roll this position. See if it's worth me rolling. Sometimes when you do a call like this and it go against you, you can roll out of that position. But you have to make sure you have enough collateral available in order to make such a move. So let's go out to, and you know me, I'm good. I'm bullish on leaps, and so let's just try this. Try this leap. It may be too expensive for me to get into. I don't know. But let's see here. If we roll out this position, striking point is at 140.35. Anything above it is going to be out of the money because this is a call. Anything below it is going to be into the money. So we want to go out of the money. and we want to scroll up to break even at around say 80%. So let's scroll up until we see 80%. And once we get to 80%, then we're going to be looking at the delta. And so we got 82% right here. It's at 250. Let's click on that and look at the delta. Delta is 0.20, 0.28. Volatility is 54. So that delta is kind of low. So let's scroll back down a little bit further. That might be a little bit too high of a call. Let's go down to 230. Still, we got a delta of 25. So let's scroll down a little bit further. Let's go down to 220 here. Okay, still we got a delta 27. Okay, we got a delta 29.55. Okay, we got a delta here at 32. Okay, we got a delta there at 38. Okay, we got a delta there at 40, 44, 45. Let's see, 175. Let's see, we'll go 168, see what it looks like. Okay, here you got a delta 48. Okay, here you got delta 49. Now here's delta 50. So let's scroll back up a little bit. Okay, here's a delta of 44.83. Volatility 52.67. Volume of 20. And then you got 4,568 open interest. And then you got the theta 0.468, which is low theta. So let's click on this and see how much it's going to cost me to roll into this position. And sometimes when you make a trade like this and it go against you and you try to roll out of that position into another position, it may not be worth you rolling, just depends on how much it's going to cost. And this is obviously going to probably cost too much money for me to do. Yeah, so it's going to cost me $16,000 in order to roll out of this particular position. I don't know why there's a 9 up here. Still over 1. Let's try 1. See, even with that warning, that's gonna be still too much for me to roll out of that out of this position. So let's go, let's type that in and see what happens in a way. See, it's asking for some more money. So, like I said, sometimes when you do a call like this and it goes against you, you may not be able to roll out of it because it might be just too expensive. And sometimes you just have to let this particular strategy just die and take your losses and going on to your next position. Let's see if we can do anything with this. I click on sale because this is actually due next month. So okay, so I closed out that position. And I closed out that position because it was going against me, and it was actually was not worth anything, and so I closed that out because it would cost me more money to roll it into a new position. And it looks like we have a little bit more of a pullback. So now it's down by $814 this morning. So it looks like the market's kind of all over the place. Let's check the S&P 500 because that's usually and usually tell you the story of why the market is down. Looking at the S&P 500, so it's down about $2.62. Sometimes the way the market be going, man, I tell you, if you're going to put a put in place, this will be a good place to start. Because some every company that's in the market is fall up under the S&P 500 and also the QQQ. So today it's the 23rd, and let's go all the way out to the 31st. And if it start to go bad, I could always roll it out or either change position. I'll sell it. Let's see. I'll buy a put. It's currently trading at 580.73. Since it's a put, then anything above it is going to be into the money. Anything below it is going to be out of the money. So it acts in just the opposite. If you're doing a call means it's going up. Anything above, when it's a call, is out of the money. Anything below is into the money. But put is just the opposite. Anything below your striking point, which is 580, and a put, this means this is out of the money, and this is into the money. So you want to go in a situation like this, out of the money. You just want to go just barely out of the money, and you want to strike there. And let's see. And let's see, you would go up here and type in a 1. And then you go out here and type in that phone number you see flashing. This is the limiting price over here on the left side. You want to make sure that says high field likelihood. So you'll click on 4.26, which is the lowest bid. So it's saying it's low likelihood. So you want to go high likelihood 2.8. And then you click on, let's click on break even. This is your loss column here. This is your profit over here. Move my finger here. This is your profit column over here. You could potentially make $57,000 if it goes in your favor. So let's click on review. I'm still asking for some funds just to cover this. Asking for $67.21. So to keep me from having to pay that. So what I would do is turn around and clear that out and close that down. Okay, we're gonna go out of that. Alright, so yeah, the market is definitely down today, and so we want to make money. Well, the market is moving up in value or going down in value. We're not going to just sit here and just let that happen. So we're going to scroll down here and see can we get a little money. And then we're going to look at that strategy again and see if we could implement it. Trying to see what I have down here that's in the green that I wouldn't mind selling. It ain't gonna be something big that I have a lot of money in, because I don't like to mess with my big stuff. I like to mess with the little small petty stuff. Let's see, what is this? This is Trump Media Technology. I am a fan of President Trump, and I hope he gets reelected, but his stock is not doing too well. I have 2 shares of it, and it's only valued at $104. So let's sell $50 of it. So we're gonna go to fractional, which is dollars, and we're gonna sell $50 of that. Okay. Let's scroll on down till we see something else in the green that I wouldn't mind selling off a little piece of it. So I have a lot of little small accounts too, as you can see. So my portfolios are well diversified. But keep in mind, you do not have to be as diversified as what I am. That's just something I choose to do. And you can have 6, 7 stocks in your portfolio and be just fine. You don't have to have as much as I have. But like I said, I do this on a full-time basis. So the more you have, the more you're going to be obligated to watch it and see what your stock is doing. And if you do not have that time to put into it, then I would tell you, anywhere between 3 to 7 stocks in your portfolio, you'll be just fine. Although you need the S&P 500, QQQ, and also the Magnificent 7. And if you have those in your portfolio, you should be just fine. So what I'm doing now is trying to gain a little cash so I can go back to the S&P 500 and implement that strategy. So I'm just selling off some positions, some stocks that really ain't too enthused about. Let's go back to the top here and see how much buying power we have. Okay, right now we have $915 in buying power. And so let's look at the S&P again this morning. And again, she's continuing to sell off. So let's hit trade, and then we're going to hit trade options. Then we're going to go out and hit, you can do this daily or every other day. Or weekly or bi-weekly or monthly. But I wouldn't go out more than 30 days. And when you're doing a put on the S&P 500, because the market is a forever bullish market. It's a forever bullish market, and even though it goes down, we do have slight corrections, but it's going to constantly be going up. So you definitely don't want to be into the S&P 500 that long when you're trying to let's take a look at this. This is at 49, 50 delta. It's a little bit higher delta now, so let's look at this one. This here is at 45 delta. If you're not ready to move on a position like this one on the S&P 500, you can just simply add to the watch list, and then it will come up. It will come up and like this, and then depends on what it's doing. You could implement this strategy or just continue to watch it. And today's date is 10/23, and they have expiration date on 10/31. And as you can see, she just went positive. So if we was to make a move on it, we do that. We go up here and put the 1. Then we go out here, type in 3, 0.94. Likelihood is low, so we want to change that 4 to a 7. Okay, so you see how fast the market is moving. So we want to change it now to 4. Oh. And I got a high likelihood. This is your losses here. This is your profit over here. And we're going to hit review. And then we're going to hit submit. And our order has been filled. And you can just sit here all day and just watch the numbers. And if the numbers start to go against you too much into a negative way, just continue to watch it, because you still have until the 31st. If it starts to get too bad, the way you get down to like losses of say 50%, you just continue to watch it. And if it gets like 75%, if you get 75% loss, then you want to go to trade, and you can either roll the position, or you can just simply sell it. And if I was to sell it, then see, this is what I would get back right away. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna sit here and watch it. But if I were to sell it, this would be my credit. And if I was to sell it, then I have what you call a margin account. So that's going to be counted against me as a day trade. And I can only get like 3 or 4 day trading within a trading period, because I have a margin account, and my margin account is lesser than below 25,000. If it was 25,000 or higher, then I can make as many day trades as I wanted to. And that's the thing about trying to do a put, and like I said, you do a put on the S&P or Y500 simply because it's a lot of companies that are invested in they fall up under the S&P. They fall up under the S&P or Y500. Also the QQQ. So when the market is down, you put your put in like I just did on the S&P or Y500, and this is the put right here in the options. So actually, I'm in the green on this option for now, and it's going up. And that's the wonderful thing too about having the Robinhood platform, is that you could sit here and watch the numbers instead of watching the charts. You can just watch the numbers. So if those numbers start to go against you, like say for instance, it's dropped down less than like 200, or they dropped down like 250 or something like that, then you need to do something with that particular trade. And like I said before, you can hit trade, and you can just roll it out to another position, or you could sell it, and that would stop that will eliminate your losses. So since it's down this morning, we're going to keep that in place and keep watching it. And that way we can make money whether the market is going down or whether the market is going up. And so it's down this morning by $655, as you can see. So let's scroll on down. Look at the rest of it. And so we have a lot of red this morning, and red means that you should be buying and loading up in your portfolio. Yeah, we have a lot of red this morning. But like I said, you do not have to have as many stocks as I have in my portfolio. Instead of having this many stocks, you can just invest in the in Vanguard, or either the S&P Y 500, or either the QQQ. Instead of having just individual stocks in the amount that I have, you can just invest in those ETFs, and then you'll be covered, diversified just as well as I am. And you are viewing another episode of WealthWiseGuru. I'm your host, John Schaff. And it is Wednesday morning, October 23rd. Well, actually, Tuesday morning, October 23rd, 2024. Let me double check that. I tell you, sometimes all it is Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, 2024. 23rd, 2024. Tell you, I lose track of time. And so when you're retired like I am, it's very easy to lose track of time. And we having a slight pullback this morning in the market. And let's look at ROI. Again, you need to have ROI app. If you are investing in with a investment app, you need to have ROI as well to go with your investment app, and it goes well with either investment app that you're using, or whether it be a Robinhood, a Momo, some of the Rebo, some of the others. It gives you a more in-depth look of your portfolio and what your portfolio really is doing. It gives you actually a more in-depth look at your portfolio than the actually investment app itself. And so the only thing you do is simply log it in, connect with your investment portfolio, and then it's going to read your portfolio and give you a better understanding of your portfolio. Right now, I have copy trades of $7,822. I have 194 holdings stocks, valued at $105,712. ETFs this morning is up by 1.3%. Value at $6,554.77. Options this morning is up by 134.2%. Value at $29,666. say crypto holdings. I guess I still got one crypto holding. And so far, net worth is up this morning by $144,337.90. And like I said, you can always trade with your favorite trader with using this app. Anybody from Warren Buffett to Nancy Pelosi, even Congress. I like to trade as Congress has trade, and like I told you guys before, Congress even trades in the market. Look at the portfolio again this morning. Take another temperature check so I can get you guys out of here. And we are still down this morning by $504. Let's look at the ETF. They put in. It's at 363, and we're going to be keeping an eye on it and make sure that it doesn't go against us today. And the expiration date on it is 10/31. And I think that's going to do it for today's video. So hopefully you guys have a good day trading in the market, and have an even better day on tomorrow. Stay safe. Continually to trade, and may all your trades be a good one. And if nothing significantly happens today that will affect the market, I will see you guys again on Thursday morning at the opening of the bell. Until then, I ask you to hit the like button, share button, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button so you will know when we are doing a upload. But we'll see you guys again on Thursday morning. This is WealthWiseGuru, and I am John Schaff, your host. Again, we thank you for watching.
Power is in the tongue. Stop saying you're tired, broke, or depressed. Instead, declare that you're energized, abundant, and filled with joy. Start expressing gratitude daily, manifesting multiple streams of income, and speaking life into yourself. Replace negativity with affirmations like, I am strong, I am thriving, I attract success, and I am at peace. Shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. The words you speak shape your reality, so choose them wisely. Speak as if you've already achieved your dreams, and watch how your life transforms.